out. Of course, breaking down everything that happened today in the NBA, trade deadline. We know all the news of players landing in new homes. I always picture them frantically packing their suitcases they need to instantly move. It's different this year with COVID protocols. They got to get on the way quickly. And I always wonder, the mindset of a player that's like, oh, okay, I'm moving. Except for Lou Williams, who gets to go to Atlanta, who gets to go to Magic City, who gets to get his favorite, Lou Williams, lemon pepper chicken wings. Okay, so there's that. Hey, Andrew, how are you today? Hello, everybody. How's everybody? There's nobody outside the window, Jay Patrick's, because the only person that could be outside this window, actually two people. One would be window washers that come up on the huge machine. The other might be Spider-Man. I think those would be my only two options that could potentially be outside my window. Sometimes, though, I see some people walking on the rooftop over on that other building, which is pretty cool. I can always see their footprints when it snows. They must go up there to work on things. How is everybody today? And if you are a fan of the NBA, did your team get better? Or did your team get worse today in the NBA trade deadline conversation? Was it a situation where your team is now, hello, Petra, I want you and Andrew and my people to know that this morning was my procedure, and it went very well. I am now seeing a specialist who I'll see every 6 months, and I get to see the same doctor, and she was absolutely lovely. Like, the difference that doctors can make when they're just compassionate, filled with empathy. So my next two steps are, I'm going to do a full MRI, which is something that we've never done before, and that will give her a last look at everything from the perfect view. So I will be in the tube. I'm not claustrophobic, and I am a very small person, so I think it's going to be, I had to have a small lump removed from my breast today, something that appeared on my last mammogram that wasn't clear. This is the second time I've gone through this. In 2014, I had quite a few lumps that I had to have removed. This was only one that I had to have removed, but we want to monitor the other ones. And this is a normal thing that women go through, and the reason I want to make it part of the conversation is I want to remind everybody that most of our healthcare workers have been vaccinated. So with that said, if you've been putting off any appointments, I want you to not be afraid to go and to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So that was this morning. So when I got home, I did get a nice 3-hour nap, because after something like that, it wasn't as stressful as the biopsy was last month. I will admit that it wasn't as stressful, maybe because I was more mentally prepared, maybe because that situation was so traumatic that anything could be easier. So yes, Johnny, I am okay, but I wanted to just fill you all in. And then the second step, so I said 2 steps, MRI is one, and then I'm finally eligible for genetic testing. Genetic testing is great for somebody that comes from a family of high risk. So this will let me know if there's any risk in me at all, right? So I'm really excited to do genetic testing. It's something I wanted to do multiple times in California, but I couldn't find a doctor that could make this work and make this eligible for my insurance, which this doctor is able to do, which is fantastic. So that is really, really, really good news. And I went through it this morning. I got back, and I'm a little sore right now, so I did not do my hair because I couldn't really imagine trying to blow dry it and using my arms too much right now. My arms are low. But it went really well. So I will keep you all posted, but since my friends are in here, and I didn't want to just type it out on Twitter because it could be misunderstood, but since my friends Andrew and Petra are in here, I wanted to be sure that I let you know everything is going to be completely fine. But hey, to be fully transparent and to share with you some other things that go on in my life other than just all of the good stuff and all of the sports stuff, it's really important for us all to stay on top of it, have these conversations, not be afraid of our appointments, all of these things. So I am your pace car, and I am showing you that this is what we have to go through in many, many situations, right? So there's that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. And you're going through a similar thing where you're kind of playing the waiting games, Petra, with doctors, right? So you can relate to this more than anyone. finding the right person. And this is somebody that I get to see every 6 months, so I'm so excited. But yeah, when I got home, I had a little medication so I could nap. I only took a little bit of it so I could make sure I could be up and I could be ready for this 5 o'clock with Scoop Epivata. I'm going to take it easy this evening and relax. Oh, my earpods are crooked. Okay, I'm very sorry they're crooked. Yes, so I just wanted to let you, my people that actually care about me, which I know there's so many, so you get it. I know you get it, woman. I know you get it, Petra. But yeah, so this is, and we're now at a good place. Like this is incredibly good progress. So just remind, hey Rick, how are you? You know, Rick, I mentioned you in the monologue, not by name, but my friend from Texas, from Houston that I love. I mentioned you, so you may want to, and it was about the ring, so it was about the will, it was about all of that good stuff. So yes, medical is good, and I'm handling everything, and I was hoping to get vaccinated in April. Oh, wow, Andrew, I'm so sorry, because New York is doing so well that we're already at 50 and older. I'm 40.